Holy shit, what a video. That is my new favorite episode of the Queer Ultimatum. Oh my god, hi! How are we doing? I am so excited to be here. I have been having a little bit of a rough start to my Pride Month. I've been fighting with some of my straight friends. It's been very rude of them. And we've been fighting because j'adore foot pop to shop at the Dollar Tree. Any tree saps in the audience? Thank you, it's so good, I love a deal. And they keep giving me a ton of heat for it. They're like, Gretchen, every time that you shop at the Dollar Tree, you are buying nearly expired goods. Everything at the Dollar Tree is about to go bad. And I don't think that's fair because I bought aluminum foil at the Dollar Tree like 4 years ago. That shit is as fresh as the day I bought it. Literally, it is so powerful. I tore off a piece, crumpled it up. That is my IUD now. You can laugh all you want, babe, okay? It works great. I have not had one pregnancy scare with a single woman I have slept with. $1 million question, does it work with men? And I'm gonna be honest, I have not slept with a man in a really long time because I got so tired of watching YouTube videos after sex. We have some more veterans in the back. Thank you for your service. Oh, people are usually surprised to find out that I am a lesbian, probably because I look like this. I look like I sing Man, I Feel Like a Woman every week at karaoke. I look like I will literally fight you right now over what you think the best Kesha album is. Last one for my straight allies. I look like the girl that Tom Petty is singing about, full stop. It's true, look at this face. This is a face that loves Jesus. And horses. She's nodding like, yeah. Like, oh, and her boyfriend ordering for her at the restaurant. Which, like, I get it. It's not a totally outlandish assumption to make about me, because there was definitely a time in my life where I thought I was into the sort of Tom Petty type. You know, like, men. Before I came out as a lesbian, I did identify as a bisexual. Make some noise, bisexuals. That's way less of you than I anticipated in this room. Little b, lowercase b. Maybe you're the G in lasagna today. I'm kidding, never, never. I think bisexuality is so great and so valid. It just never personally felt right for me. What I realized is that when I was identifying as a bisexual, what I really wanted to identify as was a lesbian who treated men like cilantro. I don't like it at all. And I would never want it in my mouth. But every few years I do have to try it again to be sure I still hate it. Except every time I would try it again, it would just be like, this just tastes like soap. You guys can laugh at that. I've never met a dick that tasted like soap. Okay, that's not fair. My girlfriend Strap is the cleanest dick I have ever done coke off of. That shit is so clean, you could use it to test for fentanyl. Seattle, you pull back on that one. We don't want to look ourselves in the mirror. It's fine, we'll move on from the coke, it's okay. I'm sure you could maybe guess where this is going, but before I came out as a bisexual, I identified as a red flag. Thank you. I think my biggest red flag when I was in the closet is that I was the only straight girl on my Southern softball team. It's not a joke, that's just a fact. All the girls kept being like, Gretchen, you will love it in the outfield, okay? It's like, no thanks, I'm good. I'll just stay with the sweaty old men and let them keep throwing their balls in my face. You guys seem fun. Can I be really, like, vulnerable for a moment? Okay, I didn't play softball in high school. I wanted to sound gayer. What I did do was play Division I soccer for 11 years, which is basically just smacking balls out of the way like your life depends on it. I was just an IUD on grass, like, get that shit out of here! In the back, I don't know who that delayed laughter is, but I love you. I've spent a lot of time thinking about why I went through sort of this like red flag era, and I think it's because I was in high school and I got brainwashed into believing I was a cool girl. Any other cool girl victims? None of you. Liars. Yeah, I really did think I was a cool girl, and I've thought about why, and I think it's because I had a bunch of closeted queer friends, and so we were all secretly miserable inside, and so the only joy we felt is when we like bullied each other relentlessly. And the way that we bullied each other was by playing like the opposite of gay chicken. Do we all know what gay chicken is? Couple of us? Okay, this is for those of you that don't know, it's like when one straight guy puts his hand on another straight guy's leg and he keeps like slowly moving it up until one of them freaks out and shouts no homo or they get married. And my friends and I were playing the opposite of that, which I guess is just straight chicken, or as I like to call it, Chick-fil-A. And thank you. Finally. I've been waiting for you to lose your shit over there. So the way that we did this is we told each other anytime you went down on a guy, you had to swallow, right? If you were a spitter, you were a quitter. And I had a big empty void inside of my chest, you guys. So I just spent all of my formative high school years just like swallowing all the time, swallowing like a cool girl. So at a very young age, I developed a palate for IPAs. And that's just my journey. I've been having some trouble at work recently. Me and my coworkers have been trying to get better safety measures put in place for ourselves because we're a majority women staff and we have to close down a venue really late at night by ourselves, and it gets a little sketchy sometimes. And my manager assured us that he had come up with a solution that was going to make us all very happy. And then I showed up to work the next day, and there was a whistle in my cubby, and a note that said, "Let me know what you think." Oh my God. I don't know if you guys have ever been on a road trip, and you just know that stopping at a Starbucks is gonna make you really happy. But the closer you get, you realize your GPS is taking you to a Starbucks inside of a Safeway. Somewhere. We had a miscommunication about what I wanted. But it was never gonna involve putting that shit in my mouth. Oh, and he suggested, he had like a little note attached to the whistle, and it was like, I recommend blowing the whistle every 20 seconds while you're walking to the parking garage. That way people know that you're there. Like I'm a football coach playing Marco Polo. He's like, you want me to do something that will attract more men? Never, not me. Didn't even have the decency to give me a keychain. We all familiar with self-defense keychains, ladies? Okay, one of us in the back, it's fine. Don't bother getting one, because I'm gonna tell you what, if somebody gives you a weapon attached to a key ring, that person wants you to die. I was recently given a birdie. One person in the back, do we know what a birdie is? Okay, yes, I think so. For those of you that don't know, a birdie is a hand grenade for her. So it's pink and it costs me 30% more than a regular hand grenade. And the way the birdie works is it's got this pin at the top, and you pull the pin out and the birdie releases this high-pitched frequency that will deter your assailant, which is a lot like enlisting a lifeguard during a tsunami. You're just like, please help me, I'm drowning. And they're just like, don't get in the water if you don't know how to swim. You guys have been so fun! My name is Gretchen